glad to have you. Did you hear about the new COVID-19? It's a new virus. I know a lot of you have maybe heard about this thing. It's terrifying. It's a terrifying thing. It seems every week I hear something new about it. This week I heard something that, you want to look behind me and see what's going on. The CDC, I went on the CDC website looking up the facts, as a, fact checker that I am. Conspiracy checker. And first thing I noticed on there, CDC said over 80% more can be infected. It terrifies me. So I could be out there, and you mean I can have this disease right now and not even know about it? That's wild. You know what I'm saying? That's just insane to me. So, I feel like asking, something like, is there any symptoms to that or something like that? No? Asymptomatic? Okay. So I could have this thing, not even know it, and it doesn't affect me in any way? So I can have this thing, it doesn't affect me in any way, and I'm sick? That's scary. Okay. And do other things work like that too? Because I want to know. If I'm afraid of a lot of stuff, so if I happen to catch, the big C, the cancer or something like that, is that how that works too? I could go in there and it's like, hey, you have the big C, asymptomatic style. I'll take that one. Do you want the, how about some of that chemotherapy? Well, all right, I'm in for that. What does that include? Hair loss, vomiting, projectile, feeling like hell for months on end, and it only gets worse? Now you're saying now you're sure this is asymptomatic, right? Asymptomatic? No symptoms, right? That's what, I don't know. Does that word mean the same thing that it does to me that it does to you? I want to make sure that CDC website has the same, dictionary that I'm using, but as far as I'm concerned, does it mean the same thing? That's one of the first questions I want to ask somebody in charge here. Asymptomatic. So, I think I'll stick without that chemo as long as it's, you know what I'm saying? Does it work like that with other diseases too? How about, the diabetes? Okay, I'll take, once again, all these things asymptomatic. You might not be able to understand or know, or even you could be having diabetes type D right now. And you just, there's A, B, C, and then there's D, the asymptomatic style. You know what I'm saying? Well, hell, I'll take that one. And so what's the deal with that one? Thirsty all the time? Maybe a little hungry or something like? No? Okay, it's lose the vision, lose the vibe. No? Okay, it means the same thing, right? Okay, so, and what's the deal there? Got to take a lot of insulin and maybe some of that blood cleaning, that getting in that machine, the one that sucks out your blood and puts it back in, cleanses it. Oh, gosh. And you're sure it's asymptomatic, right? Well, so is there a choice here? I'll just take my chances with the no symptoms, and I'm gonna forego the the cleansing, if you don't mind, the enemas and the I don't like needles anyway, so forget about the shooting up. I'm no insulin for me. It's asymptomatic. Wild, crazy things. I find out the other day that they have this vaccine. It just came out. It's getting tested. And the vaccine's fantastic now. I'm panicking. I'm like first on board. You know, because I might have this stuff. I don't know that I have it, and I might have it, so I need some of those vaccines right away. But first in line. So you know, I want to look up the information of this thing because I want to make sure they can get rid of my, you know, COVID-19 asymptomatic type D. And so it's blowing my mind. You know, I could be walking around, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know I have it. That is the wildest. Oh, you know, is it sneaking up on me? What's happening? You know, so what I'm saying to you is I'm going on the CDC website, check it out. You know, I mean, where's this vaccine coming from? I go do a little bit of research, you know, conspiracy theories. Look up there, and you know, everybody's got to have this. And so I'm thinking, well, I'm first in line. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to be one of these rebels or anything like that. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking up those things, and there's a couple of concerns though, because you know, as I'm reading this, I guess they hijack a cold virus, and it gets into your bloodstream, and then it affects your cells, and pretty soon a little DNA getting in there and squeezing into the COVID-19. And next thing you know, the COVID-19 is being recognized by those T cells, you know, all this fancy mumbo-jumbo jargon. And so, you're telling me you're gonna infect me? Okay, I'm still in line. Okay, asymptomatic. That's right. That's fine. Shoot me up, and you're gonna shoot me up with a disease, right? It's just a cold. It's just a cold. Okay, I'm up with that. Just a cold, and it's just gonna get in there, and it's a cold, right? It's nothing fancy, no pneumonia or anything like that, right? Okay. And so I'm still in line with this, just reading a little further. And so, DNA rewriting gets inside my own DNA, mitochondria hijacking. You know, I've got the asymptomatic type, right? So you're infecting me with the cold, right? Okay, and you're gonna rewrite my DNA to treat my asymptomatic COVID-19.